idea of a board.
Take this exercise as an exercise but it's in the long run, it's going to have an impact global.
Definitely.
Yeah, not only to us, but to our young brothers. When we us as storyboards, there are a lot of opportunities.
The purpose of today's session was to basically engage with stakeholders from MDANTSANE, various tourism stakeholders. We were presenting the samples of the interpretive boards that are going to be installed in various sites in MDANTSANE. In the previous meeting, we presented the tourism route concept and the storylines that we have generated about the history of MDANTSANE. So today's meeting was basically to present the actual look and feel of the boards and to get stakeholder inputs on the output. So the next step would be to install the boards. We have received all the inputs. We'll make minor changes on the boards and then begin the installation of the boards. We've identified various sites where the boards are going to be installed. That includes the MDANTSANE Mall, Khanyisa Highway, and I've indicated to stakeholders that this is a living process. It's continuous. This is the starting point, so we'll continue to generate other storyboards and install them in MDANTSANE.
My name is Guillaume Brouet. I'm from Urban Econ Development Economists. We're working with the BcmDA in creating a heritage route throughout Buffalo City municipality that starts at the Esplanade, Duncan Village, Dansane, Dabozuko, Zwelicha, Konze, Bisho, Dimbaza are our focus areas. Today we're meeting here in MDANTSANE with community stakeholders and forums. We've got representatives from the tourism industry, from local accommodation and business, from the media, as well as any other local institution. And we are sharing with them the narratives that we've developed, which celebrate the heritage in MDANTSANE, those who were born and raised, the stories from the struggle, the stories of our artists, of our musicians, and prominent events that have taken place within MDANTSANE, so that we can immortalize that message in signboards which we will be putting up throughout MDANTSANE for the public to interact with, so that those stories are never lost and that we can celebrate the many heroes and significant events that have happened on these very grounds.
From company Tourism Shine. I'm based here in MDANTSANE. My company is accredited to offer skills development. I'm accredited with CATSITA, a SITA for tourism and hospitality, arts and culture, sport as well. Today's session was very fruitful in a manner that we were given a feedback from our last session, of which there's an exhibition that was shown to us last time in creating the tourism route yasemDansane. So today bebezosibonisa ukuba zizawubekwa kwi-boards ezinjani na these kinds of exhibition ezawuthi yenziwe, and also the signage that will have the history of MDANTSANE, that unpack the history of MDANTSANE. So today we had a chance to see as a body and also sezi-identifyiwe nee-sites ezizawuthi zilevwe kuzo. I'm happy with the fact that we raised into yokuba today the information that is provided to us, it's all about the history of MDANTSANE, and we were concerned about the current businesses. How are they going to benefit from the exhibitions zizawuthi zenziwe? So I'm happy that they will consider into yokuba nazo businesses ezizilapha eMdantsane that are operating currently, they will consider into yokuba nazo mazibe khona apha kwezi exhibitions. Ezi businesses zikhoyo that are running currently up eMdantsane must also benefit from this project, MDANTSANE Tourism Route eyenziwayo BcmDA.
Yeah, my name is Vuyani Mbinda, Secretary of Ubuntu Boxing Fraternity. Yeah, in today's meeting of the BcmDA, we were, it was a feedback of the previous meeting we had in April, whereby certain areas were identified in terms of this tourism route and the erection of the billboards. So today we were just touching up in those areas, which were, it was very fruitful to me, because it shows that it's an ongoing process. It's a project that goes on. Because with these government agencies, sometimes you get disappointed. You come to a meeting, and then in that meeting you find out you take crucial decisions, and after that it's just quiet. But from last time in April, we touched some areas, and these areas were identified, and there was a feedback on those areas. We are very happy as Tanzania community, not only as boxing community, but as in Tanzania community. The story, the heritage of this township is going to be reflected in this process. And it shows that, in fact, Tanzania is rich in history, but that history is not known by our children. It's like during the struggle for liberation, we were saying in the 80s, we are fighting for freedom. That freedom will be enjoyed by our kids. And also this history that is being collected here is going to be the history that will benefit the next generation. So it was very, very fruitful to me.
The historian in East London Museum. Well, today is at Center MDANTSANE, the 21st of June 2023. It's one of those meetings where we are being updated about the billboards for the heritage route as MDANTSANE developed. Since stakeholders, but I'm here representing East London Museum to give guidance and monitor which is one of the right now. Because remember, East London Museum is also part of the Department of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture. So I also represent the department. I'm happy about the progress in I'm happy about the consultation process because it's open and it's there for abantu baseMdantsane to communicate and share views about what they think is best for the community. Well, so far so good, because it can be the contributions from Bona, the spot on and the right. And I think if we continue going this way, next 2 or 3 meetings, Sabesne final product, heritage route as MDANTSANE and billboards ezinhle ezenziwe ngabantu baseMdantsane. So yes, I'm happy kakhulu. Thank you.